Microbiome Chatbot is your instant access to LoveBiome. Products, compensation plan, testimonials. Join the chatbot now. Link in description. Hi, my name is Andrei Polukin and I'm the founder of the Freedom People Network team, which is joined by many of the best network entrepreneurs around the world. In this video, I want to introduce you to the LoveBiome weekly news broadcast. In this issue, Shon Whiteny shares the details and benefits of LoveBiome's perfected compensation plan. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next newscast.
Hello, LoveBiome family. Man, it's good to see you guys. We have been on the road for almost 3 weeks now, literally going around the world to introduce these new changes, to talk about our products, to talk about our branding. And I got to tell you, it was one of the best experiences of my life, starting with Orlando. What an amazing event, what power, what energy. Then we moved over to Taipei. Oh my gosh, the greatest people in the world, the kindest people, and just so fired up. They're so fired up about our business. And then we just got back from Amsterdam and loved Amsterdam and the people there and the whole feeling of the LoveBiome. It's just amazing to see this growing and have everybody part of this amazing journey that we're on, I guess. So today I want to spend a few minutes and walk you through the changes to perfected compensation. Now, I want you to carefully know here, I'm going to walk you through the changes. And I think that with the things that we have done, this compensation plan is the best compensation plan I have ever had the pleasure of reviewing. And I've looked at so many compensation plans over my career, and I have to tell you, this is the best. We have literally added things and plugged holes and made it better and added more money. We have not taken away one thing from the compensation plan, but added to it so that everybody at every level in our plan is making money. And I got to tell you, I think it's the best plan I've ever seen. And why is that important? Why is it important that we have a great compensation plan? It's important because when you put your time, effort, and investment into a business, you want to make sure you're putting it in the place you're going to get the most out of it. So I can guarantee you, and I would go head to head with anybody, anywhere, any comp plan, that our plan for the same time and the same effort is going to pay you more than anybody else. And so I'm pretty excited about this plan, and I want to walk you through it. Now, some of you saw a lot of this if you attended the meetings, but I know a lot of people couldn't make these meetings. So we want to go ahead and, make sure everybody understands how to maximize this program and make the most money they possibly can. So let's go to the first slide, Diz. Okay, so with the compensation system, basically the LoveBiome perfected compensation is built on these pillars. This is the logic that went into this compensation plan. Now, remember, I do need to remind everybody, this compensation plan is the 2023 version of the comp plan. Now, obviously, the framework and the key components will always be the same from year to year, but each year we will add or adjust things to keep it fresh and exciting and depending on where our business is at that time. So this is for 2023. This runs through December 31st. So everything you see here will be that. So here's the pillars, the logic that went in this plan. First of all, we want to keep costs low so commissionable bases can be high as possible. We want to make sure we're paying you absolutely as much as we can pay you. Okay. And so we are a true 55% payout. And so I don't think I can find anybody in the industry that it actually pays out 55%. Some people may say they do, but if you get into the numbers, they don't. Okay. So number two, we wanted to put a huge investment at the entry level. And here's the reality, you guys, is that most people sponsor less than 2 people in their entire career. Okay. And so we wanted to make sure that you can get paid if you just come in and you just want to refer customers and you don't sponsor that many people, but you love the product and you want to get the message out. you're going to get paid with this plan. Also, if you're an affiliate marketer, some of you may not understand that term. An affiliate marketer is somebody that uses their influence online or through social media, and they recommend products. This is a huge world that a lot of people don't understand. In those scenarios, if you're just an affiliate marketer, you really don't want to build anything. You just want to sell product to your people that you influence. This plan is awesome. And I can go into that in I got a whole thing we can go over about affiliate marketing, but that's a whole different weekly 20 that maybe we'll talk about someday. But this plan allows you to be very successful if you just want to play at the very front end. Okay, end of the program. Okay, let's go to number 3 there. The sweet spot in every network structure is the 6th level. That's where for the typical and maximum effort, that's where you're going to make the most. So we have loaded the rewards right at your 6th level, okay? Number 4, weekly income in the entry-level position. Now, we wanted to boost the amount that you make on a weekly basis. So we'll talk more about this as I get into it, but we're basically taking your level 1 and part of your level 2 income, and we're going to pay that to you weekly. And that's going to equal over 20%, which is amazing. And I like to call it, a lot of people say they have a fast start bonus. I like to call ours permanent fast start. It's always going to be there for you. And this is a big deal. And you're going to see this starting next week, and I'll talk about that. Okay, number 5. Everyone who refers a customer gets something. No one is cut out. So if you join our company and you never did anything and you never bought anything, you still get paid for referring someone to our business, which is groundbreaking. Most companies don't do that. Okay, number 6. Customers reward you in 2 ways. You're going to see here the customers reward you by, if you get a customer to buy a product, it helps fulfill your monthly requirement. And 2, of course, you get paid commissions on that customer. So they reward you 2 ways. Okay, number 7, dynamic compression sweep bonus. We actually put the name sweep bonus in because we need you to understand how this works. And I'll get into a little more detail, but basically the idea is that in a dynamic compression plan, that simply means we pay out every single dollar that is earned in commissions. We don't break anything back to the company. We don't keep anything. Everything, every bit of commission that is promised is paid to somebody in the plan. That's how dynamic compression works. If you're not qualified for a certain level, it seeks upline to find the next person that's qualified and pays them. So what we did was we created the dynamic compression bonus. And so what we do is we run the dynamic compression calculation every single month, and then we sweep all of that money that was not paid out into a pool. And that pool can range between 8 and 20%. And that is paid monthly to the leader, star, and elites. And so literally every dime in our program, no smoke and mirrors, is paid back to the commission, to the affiliates and members and customers. So, okay, number 8. Achievement rewards for setting the example and blazing the trail. These are, we call them achievement rewards, or essentially title bonuses for achieving certain titles in a consistent manner. And I'll explain that in just a second. Okay, number 9. Infinity Work Deep bonus reserved for the top achievers. So this is the wealth building component of our plan. And we wanted to augment our payout to the top leaders by encouraging people to, because we had some people saying, well, what is the benefit for working below my 6th level? Because I get paid down to 6 levels. Well, there's actually 2 benefits now. One is your dynamic compression bonus. Remember, we take all the money that wasn't paid out and put it in a bonus. So you're earning infinitely deep and infinitely wide. So it matters how much you work with your group below your 6th level. Now it really matters because we just put in place an infinity work deep bonus. And so what this allows to do is you're going to get paid on volume that's infinite away from you and infinite wide. All of this infinity bonus is going to go into a bonus that's going to be shared by the stars and the elites. So these are the basic pillars of our plan. And then the last one obviously is the lifestyle experiences. We've got a trip coming up. I'll tell you more about that in Dubai in May. And we have a trip to Mexico and Xcaret. And every year we're going to have two major events, a leader event, and then we're going to have an elite type of event and some regional events during the year. So there will always be something for you to be driving towards, to be working with your group to drive towards. And we want to make it spectacular. So these will be life-changing events and experiences that we're going to be doing for you. So I'll talk more about that. Okay, so these are just setting it up right now. Okay, so here's the plan right here. It's all on one sheet. It's actually very, very simple. So as you can see, we actually broke the plan into three key areas. The first we call Love Cash. This is your affiliate program. This is your beginning. This is mainly for people that really just want to recommend the products. They're not really good at networking. They don't know how to do that, but they love the products and they want to recommend the heck out of them, or they want to share it with their social network, or they want to email everybody and build a database, but they just want to get paid on that front end. They don't want to go much further. So we made it very easy for them. So you'll see this, actually, the second part is the Love Income. That's where you want to build. And as you're building, we're rewarding you the whole time that you're building. And then the last is the Love Best. And this is the wealth component. This is generational, life-changing wealth. So, okay, so let's start at the top here. You see monthly PV, okay? So we changed the monthly PV requirement. So it's 60-60 for affiliate plus and merchant. So very easy to get new people in that just want to, recommend the product or just want to be customers, real low entry point. So simple. Then you move up to builder 120 and it goes 120 all the way through elite. Now, this is a big deal. We moved this from 130 down to 120. Now, why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because we did not change the daily 3 system CV. The CV on a daily 3 system is 130. So basically by matching this up to the 120, it's now easier for you to attain these titles than it was before. So it's simpler. So in elite, for example, if you built your business only with the daily 3 system, which offers a 130 CV, OV, or PV, it takes you less people to achieve these titles than it did before. So for example, if you look at like builder, merchant, it's only about 7.5 people on the daily 3 system, and you're a merchant. And so it's actually got easier for you, okay? And then if you look at the next one, a monthly OV6, that's why I'm saying that got modified. If you remember, elite used to be 78,000. But that was based on 600 people in your OV6 through with a 130, but we changed it to 120, so now it's 72,000. So now if you sell the daily 3 system, you only need about 550 to make elite. So we made it easier, and we didn't change the CV on our top packs. So if you're dealing with a daily 3 system pack, which is 130, or a LoveBiome complete pack, which is our top pack, which is 160, it even takes you a lot less to achieve it. So we actually made this easier for you to qualify for the various titles. And so qualified legs did not change. That was the same, 3 up till leader, and then 4 for star and 5 for elite. And then the leg minimums, that actually was adjusted as well. So this is important because that was adjusted to match the 120. So now it's easier for each of your legs to become qualified for those titles, okay? So this is a huge plus for people. So this will help people qualify faster and stay qualified longer. So this is a big plus that I don't want you to gloss over in this change. Okay, the next is paid weekly. You'll notice in the orange 15% on level 1, and 5% on level 2. That is paid weekly now. And you know what? That started this week. That started Sunday night at midnight and runs till Saturday night at midnight, was our first week of weekly pay. So that'll run, and then it'll be paid on the following Friday. But on the next Wednesday, weekly 20, you want to have everybody on. Get your whole group on. Kelly's going to host next Wednesday, the 15th of March, and he's going to announce our first weekly winners. Now, I'm going to talk more about that. We're going to have a weekly winner, so it's going to be based on weekly income. And so you get paid 20% for your weekly, everything on your first level and part of your second level every single week. And so every week we're going to award by region. So Asia, Americas, Europe, each winner of the weekly income title is going to get another $100 for that week, just for being the top income check. Now, why is that important? Because that shows we're rewarding those that are building. Okay. If you're building every week, your weekly checks will be very high. Okay. If you're not building on your first and second level, then your monthly checks are going to be bigger. Okay. So that's why we want you to do that. So, all right. So that'll start next week. I'll talk a little bit more about that. The other levels, pretty much the same. And then you kind of come down to leadership bonus. Now, here's important on the leadership bonus is that we added money to the 6th level. A lot of people don't understand that. It says leadership bonus. So if you're a leader, you actually get 7% on your 6th level. If you're a star performer, you get 10% on your 6th level. And if you're an elite, you get 15% on your 6th level. I can't tell you how huge that is. As you build your organization, that will become probably the number 1 or number 2 income piece for you. Because an organization grows out and it gets larger at your 6th level. So we want to pay you the most at your 6th level. Okay. So that's pretty exciting. Now we go down to the DCB, as I mentioned. So 16%, we take all that money, we sweep it into a pool, and you can see that we pay it out. So 16% of that money goes to the leaders that qualify. We divide that up. And then the star performer gets 24% of that money, and the elites get 60% of that money. So very cool. Now, moving down over to the left, go back to Love Cash. Okay, look at Love Cash. It says Love Cash Club bonus for $150. Now, what is that? I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, but basically, we're creating a way to reward you for starting quickly and getting a basic unit built. Okay. I'm going to show you a whole slide on that. So I'm not going to spend too much time, but that will be rewarded as it happens as part of your weekly checks. Okay. And then if you come over, you see achievement bonuses. This is the 2023 achievement bonuses. And these start at the builder level. This is so cool. You can see right under builder, follow builder straight down, and you'll see that there's a bonus for hitting builder twice. Now, all of these achievement bonuses are based on hitting and holding. Okay, so you got to hit 1 month and hold a second month. They do not have to be consecutive. So if I hit this month and next month I break my leg, that's okay. The next month I can come back and still get this bonus. They're not consecutive. They're just when you do it, you do it. Okay. So, but as long as you've done it twice, you get that bonus added to your commissions. And so if I hit builder, look, I get $500 for hitting builder twice. And now we created something that I think is very unique. I've never seen this in the industry before. I call it the ladder to leader bonus. That's not an official term. That's just my term. But it's called ladder to leader because what we want to do is reward you as you climb up that ladder to the leader position. Okay. So your first bonus is 500 after hitting builder twice. And then when you go, you're still builder, but you grow your volume to 9,600 OV6, you get another 500. And then you increase your volume a little bit more, maybe the next month, and you're at 14,400 OV6, you get another bonus, 750. on top of your commissions. And then you get up to 19,200 OV6, you get $1,000 bonus. And then you're pretty close to, and then you got to just leap from there up to the leader level. Okay. And then you get the leader bonus. So it's really kind of this ladder to leader concept. So get to builder and then work your way to leader. Month after month, you're getting paid additional money on top of your commissions, which is pretty awesome. So if you hit all of these, then you'd get about, I think it's about $2,750 at the builder level. Now, here's the cool part. I'm going to show you a graph, but if you just race to the top, like you got to 19,200 OV6, you'd get the 1,000. If you hold that for 2 months, you get the 1,000. And then the next month, you keep holding it, right? Well, then we start paying you backwards. So then we'd still give you the 750. Then you hold it another month. We'd give you the 500 you missed. You hold another month. We'd give you the last 500. And the idea behind this is that we don't want to penalize you for running fast. You know, if you want to explode up to the elite level, you can still get all these bonuses by hitting and holding those levels. It is incredible. I'm going to tell you, this is incredible. I've never seen this before in our industry. So this rewards you all the way. So you can see, look at the rewards at Love Cash. You get a $150 bonus for part of the club, becoming part of the Love Cash Club bonus. So that's 150. That's a 60-day window, and I'll explain that more. 2, you get, you know, if you're the weekly winner, you get $100. And if you're the monthly winner of the weekly income, you get $500 every month added onto your check. And then you go down here and then you hit your builder bonus. You take the ladder to leader, you hit leader, you get $2,500. So if you hit leader and hold twice, you get $2,500. Now, what if I was a leader last year or in January? Okay, it doesn't matter. You get to start fresh from zero. Okay. And so in February, let's say your volume, your business is already built to leader and you're pretty close. Just hit leader in February and hit it again one more time. You get that $2,500, even if you received other bonuses for being leader. So everybody participates starting February 1st. Okay. And so very cool, right? All right. So then then I hit leader, hold that 2 months. Then I hit star, hold that 2 months. I get $5,000 bonus. And then I hit elite, hold that 2 months. And I get a $10,000 bonus on top, of course, of all your commissions and everything else you see here. And I'll explain a little bit more about and give you some scenarios in a minute how this payout works. We've added something to even encourage you to keep growing. And then we added this really cool piece called the 2023 Infinity Bonus. So we take 3% of global revenue and we put it in a pool. And if you're a star or an elite, you get to play in this pool every single month. So you receive the DCB, the dynamic compression bonus piece, and you would receive the infinity bonus piece. So that's pretty huge. This is the wealth building component. And that, obviously there's no cap on that, and that could be as big as it is. And so I know in our last company that we were with, the infinity bonus was the biggest part of our top leaders checks. It was the most important thing to everybody. So infinity bonus is important. The idea is to encourage you to work deep. Don't feel like if somebody's on your 9th level or 10th level that you don't want to work with them. You do want to work with them. You want their volume to increase because your part of that infinity bonus goes up. So anyway, and then that's for star and elite. Now, the star gets 25% of that pool. So we take 25% of that money and we give that to the star. And we take 75% and give it to the elites. And so you can see elite gets 60% of the DCB and 75% of the infinity bonus. So the elite level is a big time wealth building component. So if you're in this business to just get started, great, we have something for you. If you're in this business to make money, big money, we have a lot for you. And so you want to kind of set your goals at elite. Okay. Now, again, let me just reiterate 3% of global volume. So we take the global CV, put it in there, and you guys will, share that. So, okay, let's go to the next slide, Diz. Okay, so I want to talk about this Love Cash fast track program that I was talking about. This is the Love Cash bonus, that $150. Okay. So a simple marketing strategy for starting your LoveBiome business on a fast track. And so what we do, this started February 1st, and it runs 60 days from the date you sign up. Okay. So if somebody new signs up, so if it were my business, this is how I would teach new people. This is what I would teach them to do. I would teach them to go after the Love Cash bonus. It's very simple. All it is me, and I get 3 customers. Great. And then I get 3, builders or 3 members that want to join, and they get 3 customers. So it's a total of 15 people. If you look at it, do me 3 customers and 3 people and their 3 customers, that's 15 people. I do that in the first 60 days of joining, then I get an extra 150. And so you can kind of see here, we mapped it out a little bit. So what would your commission be for this? So you get the 216, that would be 1 month, and then plus the 150. So, and then that would keep building from there. So, and you can only do this one time, and it's only in the first 60 days that you're with the company. But if I was recruiting somebody and they said, well, I'm really excited, I want to make millions of dollars, what do I do now? You do this. Go get the Love Cash bonus, and that will get them on their way. That will get them moving, and you can just plan that out very simply. Who are my 3 customers going to be? Boom, go get those customers. Who are my 3 affiliate plus members going to be? Great, got those. And then I teach them, go get your 3 customers. And now your organization is off and running. You've received a $150 bonus. And then you want to move towards builders, because that's where you start hitting those next big bonuses. And then you ladder to leader, then you become elite, and then you retire in the south of France. And it's amazing. So very, very simple. So, okay. I'm just kidding. That was for our French leaders, because I love the south of France. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, I want to do a scenario on the builder bonus. Okay, remember this? I call this the ladder to leader bonus. It's very simple. Now you look at the first month. So the first month, you just barely make builder. You nail it right on the head, 4,800 OV6. You don't get a bonus month 1. You have to do it twice, remember? And so month 2, I jump up to 15,000. Well, oh my gosh, I get the 750 bonus that month because I went above. Remember, there was a $9,600 level for 500 and a 14.4 level for 750. So I jumped to the 14.4 level, and I've already held builder once. I immediately get the 750 bonus, okay? And then month 3, I kind of fall back. Maybe I broke my arm or something, and I only got 10,000, okay? But there was another 500 at 9,600 on that chart. So I get that 500 because I held it. Yeah. So I picked that up, even though I jumped over that. Okay. Then month 4, I'm feeling better, lifting weights, looking good. I'm at 18,000. I'm killing it. And so now you remember at 14.4, I was already paid the 750 bonus. So now I get the other 500 bonus that was at 9,600. Okay. Or the original bonus. That was just for hitting builder. And then last I hit the 19.8 and I get a $1,000 bonus. So what I'm trying to say here, you don't have to know all the logic here, but what I'm trying to say is you have a chance to get all of those bonuses no matter where you are. Just hit builder and hold. And if you keep holding and keep growing, you're going to actually pick up all of those bonuses. So pretty cool for the builder level. And we have a lot of builders. So a lot of you should be starting to achieve these bonuses in February and specifically in March. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, now I want to tell you about, now remember I said basically for the leader and above, you have to hold these for 2 months each, right? So technically the most standard way to do this would be I hit leader and I hold for 2 months. And I get 2,500. Then I hit star and I hold for 2 months. I get another 5,000. And then I hit elite and I hold for 2 months and I get another 10,000. Okay, that's the standard way to do it. Okay, but we're gonna add a little zinger in there for you to encourage you to keep growing. And so every month you achieve leader or above, you will help you to qualify for one of these available bonuses. The basic qualification requires 2 months for each bonus, 6 months total minimum to receive all 3 achievement bonuses. However, we are offering a special fast track exception to reward consistent building. With this special fast track exception, you can qualify for 2 bonuses in 3 months and 3 bonuses in 4 months if you are growing or maintaining each month. So what does that mean? Let me kind of show you an example. Go to the next slide. There it is. Thanks. So month 1, I hit leader. Yay! Very excited. I run out, I buy a new car. Everything's exciting. So, and then month 2, I hit star. Well, I'm above leader, but that's my second month as leader or above. I get $2,500. Whoop, whoop. Okay. And then month 3, I hit star. Again, I maintained my star. I get the 5K level. Look at that. 3 months, I got 2 bonuses. Okay. Because I got to count my star for both being leader and above and for being star because I kept growing. You see that? Okay. So then next month I maintain star, but I've maxed out the star bonus, so I can't get that yet. Next month I hit elite. That's my first month as elite. I'm super, super happy. And the next month I break my arm again, get in a terrible car accident with my new car, and I'm back to star. Darn it. But next month I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm feeling good. There's no Christmas. There's no New Year's, and I'm in it. And boom, I hit elite again. I get $10,000. Do you see how that works? Now, let's say if I were to go leader, star, star, elite, elite, or let's say leader, star, elite, elite. That's how you could do it in 4 months. So 1 month I hit leader. The next month I hit star. Boom, I get $2,500. Next month I hit elite. I get the 5,000 for star and above. And the next month I maintain elite. So now I have 2 elites. That's 10,000. That's all the bonuses in 4 months. So the encouragement, the idea of this fast track is to get you to keep moving up. Don't rest. Don't take a vacation. Keep growing your business, and you get more rewards faster. Now, if you can't do that, hey, you still get all the rewards. No big deal. Just do each one of them twice before December 31st, and you get it all. That's a total of $17,500 on top of all your commissions, which will be crazy because you're going to be an elite. So you're going to be making good money. Okay. All right. Next slide. All right. Now I'm just going to run through the top 10 things of our plan. Okay. So new PV requirements. Remember 16,120 makes it easier. So cool. Number 2. Customers give you 2 times benefits. 2 times benefits. Okay. And so that, remember the benefits were I get commissions, and 2, I get, they count for my monthly requirement. Okay. Okay. Wait, sorry. One quick correction. I said December 31st. I am mistaken. It's January 31st, 2024. Okay. We run on a year that runs from February 1 to January 31st. So this program will run till January 31st, 2024. My mistake. Thank you. Okay. Number 3. Expanded weekly pay. This is going to be huge, guys. We want to turn our entire business from a monthly thing where we wait till the end of the month. We see, and this is how most reps, now you might laugh at this, but some reps seem to kind of wait till the end of the month. They kind of see what everybody else does. Okay. They want to get all the volume in, and then they kind of buy up the last little bit to hit the titles they want. I know that's very common. We want to change that mindset in you. We want to change it to a weekly mindset. I want your whole world to run from Sunday at midnight till Saturday at midnight, and nothing else matters. That's it. My goal is to build weekly, week in and week out, because I get bonuses, I get big things. It makes your business more stable. It makes your business better. Everything is great. And so be thinking weekly, and how can I earn as much as I can? Because if you're sponsoring and growing, and everybody in your group is sponsoring and growing weekly, your weekly bonuses are going to go way up, and it's going to make it much easier for you at the end of the month to hit the titles that you want, because all the volume is banked and you're not running to buy volume to hit titles. So really I would encourage you to get with your group and change the mentality to a weekly mentality. Okay. So you get 20% on level 1, level 2. Weekly Income Champions Award. Now, this is what I was talking about. This starts next week on the 15th. We will reward our first weekly income champion. Okay. And we'll reward it by region. So there will be a champion from Asia, a champion from the Americas, and a champion from Europe. So you're not competing with other areas depending on where you are volume-wise. And then at the end of each month, we'll award another 500 to the top weekly income champion. And this goes on every single month, every single week. Okay. All right. Number 5. Love Cash Club, extra 150. You got 60 days from the day you sign up to pull it off. Okay. After 60 days, it expires. You don't get it. But of course, you can get new people in and they can do it. So, but again, back to this weekly mentality, be thinking weekly and Love Cash Club. So you want to scoop in all the money that's out there. So you think about it, you got $100 a week plus 500 a month, plus 150 for doing this, plus the leader ladder, plus the title bonuses. This is all extra money that wasn't part of the plan before that you want to scoop that in. And so you want to maximize your strategy on this. Okay. Okay. Next. Builder bonus, which we talked about. Number 7, the leader achievement bonus, which is the leader bonus. Number 8, star performer bonus. Great. Number 9, elite performer bonus. Great. And number 10, the infinity bonus, the work deep bonus. So what is my strategy? Okay, so if I'm a new distributor and I'm going to maximize the heck out of this plan, and I'm going to suck every dime I can out of Kelly and Shon. And this is what I would do. I would come in and I would immediately do the Love Cash Club, number 1. Number 2, I would switch my business and only talk weekly with my people so that I could win the income champions. Number 3, I would get to the builder location as fast as I can because I immediately start earning more bonuses. Okay. And then I would work my way up that and I would get leader and then I would race to elite. I would leap to elite because if I maintain elite, I get all the bonuses. Okay. So if I can race to elite, that's ultimately the goal because I get the biggest piece of the DCB and I get the biggest piece of the infinity bonus. Okay. And so these are pretty amazing. All right. Now, last, I want to talk, go one more slide. I want to talk about the event plan moving forward. So this is the last piece of our reward structure, is that in addition to all this money you're earning along the way, all the bonuses, all the fun stuff, we're going to take you on some of the most amazing life experiences you've ever been on. And we're excited to talk about that. So here's our plan moving forward is every February, we're going to have an annual leadership summit. Okay. This summit will be somewhere really cool, very exciting. Right now, the leadership summit that we have on tap is the X-Correct event. So it'll be that level of an event every single year. Typically will happen around February, around the first of the year for us. Okay. Number 2 is every fall, we will have an annual elite reward trip. This is a life-changing experience reward trip, one that you will tell your grandchildren about and your grandchildren's grandchildren. So this one, for example, coming up in May will be our first one, will be in Dubai. Okay. It's going to be on May 25th through the 30th. And I'll talk more about that. And then the last one will be regional events. And so things that, maybe we'll have an inter-Europe trip or a inter-Asia reward trip or summit or something. So we'll do local events along the year. But the 2 big ones will be one in February and one in fall. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. So the Dubai event, the qualification period ends at the end of this month. There is still time to do this. You need to hit elite. Okay. Now remember, hit elite and hold, and you get all those bonuses. And then you need 5 badges, and including the 25K badge. And once you do this will be closed at the end of this month. The actual trip will take place May 25th through May 30th in Dubai. Okay. The next one, we're making a slight change to X-Correct, meaning that we're changing when it will actually take place. This will take place in February 2024. Okay. That way we can get it on this track where we have a leader event in February and we have a big life-changing event in fall. Okay. So you now have until December 31, 2023 to achieve the Xcaret event. And the way you get that is to become a leader. So hit the leader level and you'll get the land package and the meals and the activities. If you hit star, you get a free flight, plus everything is paid for when you hit the ground. And elite, you get 2 flights and everything is paid for. So it's a phenomenal place, and we're very excited to take you guys there.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Microbiome bot to get instant access to LoveBiome. Join our Freedom People Network team. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video.